This is Umar for IFL TV. 12 rounds of sparring, fresh today, Isaac Chamberlain, and you're training tonight after this as well.
Yeah. So you've got to get it in, man. Champion mentality. You know, it's that part of camp now. You're tired, but you have to push through it. Unfortunately, someone like Lawal, he's probably thinking, he had sparring, you don't want to go to this stuff. But this is how you build the fight. This is how I like interacting with all the fans supporting me and stuff, and showing that I appreciate them. This guy, you don't appreciate the people that support him. I don't know, it's weirdo.
Have you been categorically told he's not come because of training today?
He got told literally as we got in, and because he had some sort of sparring or something like that.
I watched the head-to-head you did on Boxer with Spencer Oliver, and there wasn't much coming out of him. Mikael, what did you make of his demeanour and what he was saying?
He's a weirdo, man. I think he's just a weirdo, man. But all of that doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean?
Does it not? Did you not feel like you got the mental edge going into this fight? I
mean, I might do, but people change, bro. As soon as from the weigh-in, people can change from the weigh-in to the fight. People change all the time. But it is what it is, man. I can't wait for this, man. I just got to be on point. I got to stay sharp, stay on point, and that's definitely the game plan.
Has this become personal?
On his part, maybe, but for me, no, not really. It's just another day at the office.
You're smiling, so emotions are not sort of going to play a factor in this fight for you, Isaac.
It could be emotional, but it's just about how you control it. You have to control your emotions. You know what I mean? So I'm not a person that goes mad. I'm never the type that goes mad and I'm just chilled out, man. You know?
What dangers does he present, Mikael Lawal? What's he good at?
No, he's a very, very powerful puncher. He's very powerful. He can catch you slipping if you're not focused. So I have to be very sharp, very aware of myself, because he's one of them types that he can take you out with one punch.
Do you think he's in for a long night against you?
Well, we're about to find out how much that chin can take.
You certainly are. Isaac, just before we close off, I do want to sort of address something else. Just literally 2 minutes from where we are here in East Croydon, some tragic events last week with a 15, 16-year-old girl being stabbed here. We know about sort of the crime issue really across the UK now, but in London it's been here for a while. You've grown up in Brixton, Croydon's had the same issues. So yeah, just your thoughts on what happened and how we can come together to solve this issue.
I think it's just building more youth clubs, having more community things happening, you know what I mean? So if everybody knows each other as a community, it keeps everyone together. And it's very, very difficult because it's like youth clubs and things, they're all getting shut down. When people don't know each other, they're more likely to want to do harm to each other. Do you know what I mean? So I definitely think even bringing more people into boxing, more people into football, more people doing things that's not making, that's taking their time instead of them being bored and hanging around with friends and starting to get into with the wrong crowd, you know?
Just in this building, we've got yourself, Joshua Boatsy, Dan Aziz, all from South London doing big things. You know, you guys are creating a big bill on Sky Sports at the O2 in a couple of weeks. So, and that's just with boxing. As you said, there's going to be very talented footballers, rugby players across all. Doesn't even have to be sport. It can be loads of things. So, it's about giving the opportunities for people to sort of excel in those talents. That's probably the biggest sort of hurdle that we need to overcome, Isaac.
Yeah, definitely. You know. I hope they can look at us and be like, you know what, I don't need to do this road thing, I don't need to pick up a knife or something, I can just focus on boxing or football or whatever and be something. If I can even inspire one kid to change their life, I'll be very blessed. I'll be very grateful.
How did you manage to get down this track?
My mum took me to the boxing gym when I was 11, 12, because my cousin, he passed away because he got stabbed in the heart just after his GCSEs from gang violence. And it was a very sad time for the family. And she brought me to the gym and I was just in shock of what I saw. I saw these sweaty bag gloves and the smelly walls and I seen people hate each other without getting in trouble, and I was like, yo, this is mad. And I just loved it from then. You know, I fell in love with the sport.
I know you do a lot of work within the community as well, but post-boxing, do you think that is something that you're going to focus on, helping the community and youth?
I would love to do any form of charity work, you know, just to give back, because boxing saved my life basically. So, but if I can just give back in any way and do the work that I'm doing, I'll be very happy.
Isaac, appreciate your time. Listen, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. We'll chat then, and hopefully Mikael Lawal turns up to the presser.
He will.
Thank you, Isaac. Top man, brother.